You're listening to Winnipeg's Classic 107. My name is Simon Rusnak. The Women's Musical Club of Winnipeg Scholarship Winners Recital presents over $11,000 in prize money to 6 outstandingly talented Manitoba young artists. Over the past week, we've had the opportunity to meet most of this year's winners, a mix of instrumentalists and singers, and I'm now joined by one last guest, soprano Christina Thanisch-Smith. Hey, Christina.
Hello.
Well, it's great to see you, and it's great to welcome you back to Classic 107.
It's great to be back. I'm so happy to be here.
And congrats on this recent success.
Thank you.
So when we last had you on, it was a while ago, back in 2018, you were awarded the Madeleine Gauvin Scholarship presented by the Women's Musical Club of Winnipeg, and now the $2,500 WMC Scholarship. How does it feel to be a repeat winner?
I'm honored. I am so appreciative of all of the opportunities that Women's Musical Club of Winnipeg creates for young artists in Winnipeg. And it's an honor to be back. Everyone is so lovely and they truly believe in the future of music. And that's really what it's all about. And so very appreciative.
Yeah, they've been keeping it going for 125 years, and may they keep it going for another 125 years, which is just a remarkable run.
I know, it's awesome. And I'm really excited to be back. It's the first time kind of since I moved away for school that I'll be back again and actually singing. So it's really exciting.
So let's talk more about that. I mean, like many of this year's winners, you're pursuing your studies outside the province. You're currently at McGill, right?
Sure am.
So tell us a little bit about your studies. How's it been going so far?
Yeah, so I mean, it was definitely, I didn't know what to expect starting my master's during a pandemic, but I'm really happy that I went when I did. So I'm in my second year of my master's now at McGill in Montreal. So I moved last year, kind of right in the midst of COVID hood, as now we know. McGill's been fantastic in terms of still providing resources and spaces for us to learn and practice and continue developing and owning our skills. And it's been so far really terrific. I've done 2 live in-person staged operatic productions with them since starting. I've done some song recitals, and all my lessons and coachings have been in person. And that being said, we have really strict protocols in place, but they've been able to make it work. And I've always been putting the students as the top priority and making sure that we're getting what we need as an education. And so it's been fantastic. Of course, I still miss Winnipeg. I'm always like, once a Winnipegger, always a Winnipegger, but I'm really enjoying Montreal.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And actually, before we connected, I listened to the past interview you gave. When you were in the studio, you sang for us back when we could do that kind of thing in the studio. I'm not going to make you sing over Zoom or anything like that. But, you know, one of the things you talked about in the interview was being a young artist in Winnipeg and how special the music community is here. Being away from the city for the past couple of years now, do you feel like you're going to bring a new perspective returning and performing in Winnipeg?
I think so. Definitely. I've been really fortunate to have several performing opportunities in Montreal since moving there. But there's something really special about returning to a place that you know and to a community that you're already a part of. Like, I can perform in a show in Montreal and it's amazing, but coming to Winnipeg and singing there, you recognize faces in the audience. And you know so-and-so is going to be there, and past music teachers and colleagues. And it's much more of a, since we're in the holidays, and I know not many family gatherings can happen because of COVID, but it's different than walking into a room of nice people that you've never met before and walking into a room full of family. Like, it's still different. Both are positive, but there's something a little more heartwarming about returning back home. And so definitely, I'm very excited to continue doing that in Winnipeg.
Yeah, there's something special about that hometown crowd, isn't there?
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the performance. What are audiences going to hear?
So I'm actually singing almost all new repertoire.
Ooh.
So really excited for that. So we're going to start off with some Mozart, of course. I'm doing the Alleluia section from his Exsultate Jubilate.
Oh, gorgeous.
And then we're going into a Strauss set of 4 pieces. And then after that, we're going to end with some Quando me ne vo from Puccini's La Bohème.
Really running the gamut.
I know. I figured, why not?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you get to show your breadth that way. And then, well, one other thing, I think there was Mozart on the program last time you performed for the WMC. How can you not sing Mozart?
You have to sing Mozart. It's a rule. I've just created it now, but you have to do Mozart.
Yeah. Well, you do Mozart very well. And Christina, just before I let you go, I'm curious. It's the new year is nearly upon us. We're reflecting on things. We're looking ahead to the year that is. What are you most looking forward to in 2022?
In 2022, I'm going to be boosted. I'm going to be getting my Moderna booster, but that's not music related, but still very excited.
It is. I just got mine. It's great.
Amazing.
It is something to celebrate.
Yes, absolutely. So in 2022, I'm definitely looking forward to finishing off my master's at McGill. So I did my first full role for this year already in November. I sang the title role in Les Mamelles de Thérésias by Poulenc, which is amazing. Costumes, sets, the works. I had an audience.
Yeah, travel to Zanzibar.
Yeah, we went to Zanzibar.
Yeah. What a cool opera that is.
Oh, it's crazy. Learned a lot, and being able to study French in Montreal was amazing. But coming kind of full circle, I have a couple of recitals coming up in Montreal, including my graduation recital, which will be in May. And then I'm also taking part in Opera McGill's workshop of their in-house collaborative opera being written right now by James Gardner, who's a composer out of the UK, and then our artistic director and professor at McGill, Patrick Hansen, who wrote the libretto. So it's based off of Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. And so we're in the final workshop of it. So that'll be in April, which is really exciting. I was part of the workshop last year, and now we're continuing this year with the hopes that it'll be put on stage very, very soon. So that's really exciting.
Well, lots to look forward to, and wishing you nothing but continued success and all the best. Thanks for doing this, Christina.
Thank you so much.
You can see Christina performing as part of the Women's Musical Club of Winnipeg Scholarship Winners Recital, live and live streamed. You don't have to be in Winnipeg to watch the performance. More details are up at wmcwpg.ca or classic107.com.